the kind of schools which we want to bring in for the future will be a drastic failure. Okay? Right. So now, the economics of the school, whether a school is a profit-based school or a non-profit-based school, and how do you profile the school? What is the community you are going to do? What is the future of this future of your school? That has to be decided. What is the hierarchy? How are you going to form it? This has to be decided. Okay. Now, role of a principal. This was a 19th century principle. Has to be shifted. This was the principle how he was. Role model, scholar, traditional discipline. He will come. He will go around the school. He will have one stick. People will be scared about it. That was the 19th century's principle. Now role is getting shifted. We don't know what the future of challenges could be for a 10-year-old of today. At the end, century or generation next to him. Yet, we influence this generation and through them, many more generations. That's a profound responsibility. We need to anticipate future on the basis of present tense. Whatever happening right now, imagine AI is coming in. You Google talk, Siri is there. Alexa is there. With this invention, we predict the future. Now, where does school leaders' time go? What does the principal does? 80% of the time, 80% of the time should be on instructional. That is, managing the teaching and learning. 20% will be managerial, which we spoke about. That should be the ideal for a 21st century school. Our primary business is teaching and learning. It is the instructional leadership that should be take at least 80% of the time. A principal should spend 80% of the time only on teaching and learning, not the administrative works. But in fact, that doesn't happen. Now, the shift which a 21st century school or the economic system, dynamic, flexible, democratic servant leader, less managerial, more instructional, outsourcing, network for learning, sharing innovation, strategies to meet more of them, learn from research and evidence, greater participation in governance. This is where a current 21st century principle should focus on, right? To meet the challenges and promote educational change, principals need to acquire a new set of abilities. A new set of abilities has to be relearned, invent, and keep learning. Now, quality school. When we say quality school, what do you mean by quality school? What I define here is, you have a team who operate, who have strategies, clear strategies, what to do, when to do, how to do, and you have a learning experiences, giving a meaningful learning experiences to children, and systems for each and every aspect of the school. This is what we define as quality school. And assessment makes it very critical how the children has been assessed. How children has been based on marks or based on other aspect of the child. So that's all I have to share with you all, given the time limit. If you have any questions on this, please ask me, or else we can wind up. Anybody has any questions on whatever I showed? Do let me know. I think they are. You have any questions?
In majority of the schools, what happens is the principal is more occupied with the administrative role, as you said. What difference the Imam Shafi Rahmatullah Matriculation Schools found in this past 6 years is, she was taken away from that role of, other responsibilities. And as a paid correspondent, I had that privilege to take the institution ahead. So this is a very important point which you said. kindly elaborate more on this so that there are many correspondents, they can take it ahead.
Right. So any principal who comes to the school early morning, he reports to school by 8 o'clock. Okay. Can you stop this? Any principal who comes to school morning, he will go for who has come, who has not come. Is everybody has come? First he will manage attendance. Then he will look at things to be done. Today payment has to be done, check has to be cleared, other issues of the day-to-day payment, day-to-day activities. Now that's not the role of the principal. Because the very purpose of a school is